This is going to be the second part and the concluding part to the video I submitted yesterday with respect to what is being said to the Liberian president by the US President Trump, which so many people are actually seeing as insult, most especially Africans, whereas we should be seeing it from another perspective. If you have not seen that first part, I beseech that you go back and see it. It's loaded. Now, during our elementary stages of biological sciences, there is a concept under ecology or ecosystem. They call it survival of the fittest, whereby we have the upbringing of new offsprings or offsprings that are of variable characteristics from their parents as a result of weather and weather changes and some other changes in their natural habitat. Now, in kíni mo fẹ́ sọ nípa kíní ni wípé ó easy fún àwa Africans láti máa play game pé wọ́n colonize wa. What about the other nations tí wọ́n colonize? Namely India, China, and some other countries. And yet, look at where they are today. Because tá bá ní pé ká máa fojú ta wò, whereas ojú inú ló yẹ ká máa fi wò, we as African youth, we will not be able to tackle this problem the way we're supposed to tackle it. Nípa survival of the fittest tí mo sọ yẹn, tá bá ní pé ká apply ẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn. Okay? What these people have done to be able to get to where they are today is what their leaders, what their past forefathers have done. They were not selfish, they were not self-centered. They had focus and they had vision for even fourth, fifth generations. And that is why the generation of the likes of Trump can talk to any African leader the way he has done. Now, look at it this way. Let's ask ourselves these questions. Kí ni nǹkan tí àwọn African leaders ti ṣe sílẹ̀ ńsìn that is even useful for the next generation, not to talk of the second, third, fourth generation? You think that the forefathers of this country stand sour? You think they didn't sacrifice? You think they didn't lose their lives? You think it was easy for them to get to where they are today? Go and find out in history. It wasn't easy. Some of them gave up their lives, some of them died, some of them shed their blood just for this current generation to be enjoying what they are enjoying today. Kí ni àwọn leaders ti wá sacrifice? How many of you lẹ rántí Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria, CRIN, tó wà lọ́nà Ìdí Àyùnrẹ́? Ṣé ẹ mọ nǹkan tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dancing? And we are talking as though orí wa ò pé. In our current generation, that an elderly man like Wale Oke will say that it is a revival when churches are taking over business centers and industrial estates. So nǹkan kan sí. Now, talking about African leaders, look at how much they have stolen. Look at how much they have given away when they buy that the countries where they... Okay, look at it this way. When we are able to borrow money from IMF, World Bank, what have you, the leaders in Africa will collect that money. They will steal it, then go back and hide it in foreign banks. Give me one Western or European leader who will steal money from their country and come to hide it in Africa. And yet, when are we going to actually rise up? When? So when we apply the survival of the fittest concept that I mentioned, our forefathers, they want to sacrifice. They are also currently sacrificing. That is the reason why they are cutting away our resources by the help of our leaders. We have access to borrowing money. But what can make that nation to develop very well so that we wouldn't need to be running away to do odd jobs? Nobody is talking about it. They themselves will never reveal that secret, even though our own forefathers started this civilization and technology world. If you tell about my history, àwọn baba ńlá wa ló bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ wá wo bí táwọn ọmọ wà lẹ́ni. Ọmọ tó ní ìyá ò bàbá òun ò là ìyá òun wo ẹnu ẹ̀ lòun náà wà ní. So what am I saying in essence? Aku titi Buhari tó kú. In a nation where a president dies, àwọn ọmọ ìlú ó máa wá dùn. Ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú Nàìjíríà, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàn yín. Irú orin wo náà máa kọ ńgbà tí wọ́n olóṣèlú tó ń gbọ́ mi? Irú orin wo náà máa kọ? Irú gbẹ̀dú wo náà máa lù sórin tán bá ń kọ fún ẹ tó bá lọ tán? Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe máa ń rò lójoojúmọ́ pé tèmi ìbá kú lénìí, ẹ̀rù ò bà mí, mo lọ sinmi ni, torí kò sí nǹkan kan láyé ọ̀hún náà. Pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì àwa kú, ìwọ Tinubu. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ro ọjọ́ àti sùn? Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ro ọjọ́ ọ̀la ṣá? Kí làwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń béèrè gan tá a deserve? Mo tún béèrè again nínú part 2 yìí. Mo ń béèrè. Ẹ wá ń kó gbogbo ẹ̀, ẹ̀ ń kó gbogbo owó yẹn, ẹ̀ ń kó. Ẹ wá sọ Nigeria situation, ẹ sọ Nigeria problems the quadratic polynomial equation mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́, when it is just a linear equation. Deal with insecurity issues, kí yẹn lọ. If incoming regime comes in, kí wọ́n take care electricity, another one can take care agriculture, then another one infrastructures, amenities. Ṣé rí àròkọ ìrọwọ́ họrí níwọ̀n gbà tẹ̀yìn African leaders bá ti sọ wípé àwa Africans à ní nísinmi, pé ẹ mọ̀ fi wá ṣọfà lọ ṣẹrú nílùú onílùú ni, àwọn ọmọ yóò ní nísinmi. All African leaders, your children will never know peace. No matter what you are stolen for yourselves, for your wives, for your girlfriends, for your children, they will never know peace. You will never know peace. Ọ̀pọ̀ nínú yín ló máa kú náà máa sin ní ó lọ jí nínú sàárè. Tí lè ó mọ gbóná mọ yín ọ̀nà ó mọ nà yín. Mi lè sọ pé torí pé Ọlọ́run gbà fún mi nílùú bí tí mo wà pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí for everybody. Torí tí n bá lọ́lọ́run ò gbà fún mi rọ̀ mo pa. Ẹ̀rí ọkàn ló jẹ́ kémi máa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Nigerians should not have any reason to migrate to other countries. Nigerians, but ẹ wo bí tẹ́ sún wa délé ni. Ẹ wo bí tẹ́ sún wa délé ni. Gbogbo àdúrà tá à ń ṣe fún yín lójoojúmọ́ yín ó mọ̀ yín, àfi tẹ́ bá yíwà padà tẹ́ ṣàánú mẹ̀kúnnù. Tẹ́yẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ké bí ẹyẹ, tẹ́kú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ké bí eku, tọ́mọ èèyàn gan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fọhùn bí ọmọ èèyàn. Láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ ní nísinmi, ẹ ní rí bá ti ṣe, ẹ ní rọ́nà gbégbà, ẹ mọ̀ kúkú ọ̀wọ́wọ́ ni. Ti Buhari yìí yóò ṣíde ọ̀nà fún gbogbo yín tẹ́ mọ̀ kú tẹ̀léra yín lẹ́yìn olórí burúkú àṣírí rádaràda ẹ̀. Nonsense.